Moving back a little bit. So, welcome back to the channel. This is Supercoach Pro, as you may know, but it's a little bit different tonight. Do excuse any background baby noises for a little bit. Just trying to get him settled. So, I know you've been waiting in chat for a hot minute. So, we do have a special guest coming through shortly. Shit, there's already 14 of you in the chat. So, shout out to the 14 of you. This is a shout out to Yaz in the chat, actually. He sent some donation money to get a sombrero hat. As Rookie Coach has, I don't know if you can hear me well, Rookie Coach has got that swag of that, that cowboy hat. So I've gone to this tonight. So yeah, this is not going to be a regular thing, but it's certainly just a bit of fun tonight. So, oh shit, I tell you what, I look like the thing of nightmares. I mean, if we're playing some sort of horror game, you're definitely running from me. Yeah, so I'll get the person on shortly. If I'm not very clear, I do apologize. This is me without makeup, actually. The sombrero, shout out to Spotlight for doing great things. So we'll get into the chat, and if I'm too muffly, let me know, and I'll take my mask off, and I might even keep this for the bedroom. Let's be honest. Anyway, so Yaz says, smash the like button on your way in. Yes, absolutely. So tonight's game was a bit of an annoying one for me. I'm pretty sure I finished on 1995, which was not the year I was born, unfortunately. But yeah, we're waiting for Lockout to lift. Out of 10, how clear I am? How clear am I out of 10? Anyway, so Duck Pace says, hey, Brad, hope you had a good round. Lindsay had a shocker. Yeah, I needed the cash from Lindsay, and I'm going to have to get rid of him now. So, yeah, he's cooked. He's definitely a trade out. I definitely feel like I'm in the wrong category of YouTube right now. So give us a like for being a bit weird. So Duck Pace says like, and Rod Todd, as we discovered the other night, they had a bit of a family reunion with Jonas in there. Interesting about Dacos, he got tagged by was it Langdon, and then bounced back with a 95. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here. Yadrin says he's excited for this. G'day all. CWT says that is nightmare fuel. So, look, I don't normally get Mondays off, but we've got a public holiday, and then Lockout should lift shortly, and then we've got 2-day turnaround of team sheets again. So I had a bit of a bounce back week, but I still expect my rank to absolutely plummet. So I have I just read the bottom comment. Yeah, now I'm a little bit lost as what's going on, because you guys know I love a good costume. I don't even know where I am now. Yaz is just pissing himself at this. Scott says, all that's missing is a teardrop under the eye. Probably at this point. This is pretty scary. I don't know if I'll go with it the whole entire time, but I don't even know what that means. That's some backwards chat, maybe. But yeah, I was going to keep a mo for tonight's stream, but I don't think I will. Yara says, you look like the friendless serial killer. Can you guys recommend me some horror films? I'm pretty sure Katie's into that sort of stuff. Oh my god, I'm disappearing as we talk. Oh my god, this is a bit of a challenging one. I'll get the light on shortly, but I like the lights off, as you guys know. It definitely would be, especially the sound of my voice. I sound like a superhero that's really got no powers at this point. Eminem, hey, are you on YouTube? Are you streaming on Twitch as well? No, just YouTube, actually. Can we get this light on in here? Is that okay? Sorry, I know you're multitasking and you'll be on shortly, but just roll your way with the chair there and get the light on so that they can see my freaky outfit. No, I'm just on YouTube. I'm not on Twitch. I probably don't have the time to do Twitch as well. I thought about doing Twitch and gaming and stuff, but I'm not a very good gamer. Evening says Sim. Aqua turned on the I thought this was an ab skit. No, this is definitely not an ab skit. This is not even a filter. This is actually stuff I bought from Spotlight today, because I got a donation from Yaz to get a sombrero, and I follow through. If you're going to send me some money for something, I'll definitely follow through. So yeah, thank you for that. This is your dreams come true, Cheers. Let's be honest. But we should probably start pumping some Supercoach stuff out. Langdon to Butters next week. Surely no one's got... Oh, you're talking about the tag. Yeah, potential. That's actually really scary. But again, Dacos bounced back. He gets points for breathing, unfortunately. I don't got him, but I'd love to have him on my side. What is going on here? Patel, a member of the channel. If you want to be a member and you see weird shit like this, just give us a sneaky sub to the channel itself and being a member. Anyway, what has he got here for me? I was actually going to bring in a few players this week, but I've had to swerve my trades last minute. So it says brought in Wibber and Dacos this week. Oh my god. Yeah, so he's brought in a 75 and a 95, I think it is. What has Dacos got now? It is hard to breathe in this. Imagine being a superhero. I'm pretty sure if one fart and I'd be dead. Like I'd be stuffed. I'd be in trouble. Yeah, so that burns for you there, mate. Daniel says, "Hey, mate, hope you're well." 17.5. Oh man, God, that was me last week, man. Honestly. All right, I can't talk into that anymore. I don't know how those superheroes do it. So I should have left the mode, but very hard to breathe. And honestly, if I didn't have an app that told me how to breathe, I'd probably die. So yeah, that mask was killing me there. 17.05. This was me last week. I scored a 17.65, and I'll probably always rank with a 19.95 at the rank that I'm at, to be honest. So I'm willing to take that, considering the moves I'll do this week, and hopefully a few green arrows the next 2 or 3 weeks. So it's okay for me. I'm not stressing out too much. We're still halfway through the season, and I'll probably grab Nas and Butters potentially. But if Butters are going to get tagged, it worries me a little bit. So yeah, hopefully everyone had a decent round. I think 2,000 would be a good score. I think I'm just a tad under that, obviously. So yeah, probably will lose rank. I'm already aware of this, but yeah, what do you do? Give us a like. There's 76 in the house tonight, so that's brilliant. How's he going there? Okay, is he almost? Yep, cool. All right, I'm just multitasking, as you guys know, I'm a dad, so it's it is hard to do streams when you've got a little bubs. He's 8 weeks this week. Looking at me like as if I should know. Of course I should. Yes, he's definitely 8 weeks. Anyway, Lachlan Langdon to tag Butters next week, I'd say. So the first comment that said that, I actually thought you meant someone had a Langdon and wanted to get to Butters. That confused the hell out of me. Max says, I'm done. 1764 and rank 1200 is over. Potentially, yeah. Sim, this is going to cause some nightmares. Yeah, literally. Hawksy said 1933 this week, 1932 last week. Consistency. Yeah, I had a weird one. I had 1765 last week, and now I've got 1995. So I'd prefer to be consistent than be up and down in the buys. CWT says challenging, although not impossible. Just you can't even close your eyes for this one. This one you've actually got to keep them open. So MN says, I did really well this week. I got advice from you for the Stewart pick, and Jock Reynolds. Jaws gave me the McKercher pick. Yeah, so I was on board with the Stewart pick. But I was trying to avoid a Shannon Neal, or Shannon Noel, as I like to call him, his pick. I was trying to avoid that, so I had to reverse my trades and bring back Lindsay and Gawn. Anyway, jump in here. See if we can get you in. He might be okay. Do you want to see if you... Anyway, so...
Oh, shit, your hat.
Okay, my hat's out of the question. So there's the cam. Say hello to him.
Well, I can see that, Brad.
Wow, okay, so this is the better half. This is the Katie reveal that you guys have been talking to in the chat when she absolutely roasts me about gel and stuff. How you doing tonight?
Good.
That's all, just good.
Yeah.
All right, she's a North Melbourne supporter, so you can give her some shit for that.
Hey, we won the last game that we played.
Yeah, I know, I was watching it too.
Mm.
Yeah, well, okay, well, that's some feedback. Do you have a favourite player?
Nah, I like a guy from Colton, though.
Paddy Cripps, she likes, unfortunately. Wow, is he because he's about a foot taller than me?
A foot?
Wow, okay. Well, welcome to the channel.
You're too short. I need this.
Oh, come on. You can't come on here and roast me and, say you're too short and then all this shit. Come on. You're not getting paid for this stream. So, yeah, she's the one that's been supporting me throughout the Supercoach as well for the streams and stuff. And if it wasn't for her babysitting Bubs, I wouldn't be able to do these streams just about every night. You're probably like, oh, yeah, he's only got to be an hour, but you know very well I'm always 2, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
How many games do you reckon we watch per week?
All of them.
she's lying. I tried to watch most of them, but definitely not all of them.
Oh,
Oh, okay. All right. Well, apparently that is a lie. But yeah, it's good to finally do a duo. If Bubs goes nuts and you can hear Bubs in the background a little bit, she'll have to take him away, or maybe she can take over the channel for a bit.
I'm gonna take over the channel. I'm joking.
Okay. It is orange. Yeah, it was orange. It definitely was. Mexican Shrimp Pro. That's thanks to you for giving me that bloody what do you call it? That nickname on Shorty's channel.
Oh, anytime.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, we were looking at merch the other day to actually get some t-shirts and stuff of the actual shrimp itself. So, JG's having a sneaky swipe here. Someone traded out Josh Dacos after he did well. So, yeah, that's, the brothers you said, they were pretty good or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, made her embarrassed there. They're not better than me, though, surely.
Are they taller than you?
Wow, okay. I'm getting just absolute roasted here. So, yeah, thanks for coming on for a little bit, Katie. So, you can ask her questions for a bit. I'm sure she got about maybe 10, 20 minutes until she got to make me dinner. Okay, yeah. We didn't plan this, by the way. We just sort of thought we'd jump on. Alex says 2150 should be all right. That is a good score for a bye, just so you know. Scott says 2122 this week, Brad, at 380 rank, hoping. I reckon you'll crack the 300 mark. I reckon you'll probably overtake me this week, actually, potentially. Well done, Scott. G says, I feel like Gorn trade out was success. Yes, he scored well, but I finished my midfield and defence with his money. I'll say that honestly. Gorn's a big bloke. What did you think of him? Do you like him as a player, or does he give you shits?
I like him.
Yeah, you think he's a good player? Do you see the last play out there when he kicked it?
I just like it because he towers over people.
Okay, well, okay, so I'm...
Swap chairs. I want to see you dangle.
What do you mean you want to see me dangle?
dangle.
My feet touch it now.
No, they don't.
So I'll read the comments, and you can hold the mic here, or you can read the comments if you want to. Yeah, just read that one.
I never knew they made orange gimp masks.
Oh my god! And then you just click this button to read the other ones.
Wow, really?
You're so sarcastic.
1790 ranked 1.2k with only 18 playing this week, and Pedlar and Lindsay scoring.
Yeah, so basically there, Pedlar scored a 37, and Lindsay got like a 20-something. So yeah, a bit annoying, but I've also got Lindsay, so I feel that pain.
Oh my god! Face reveal.
You sound like you should be doing some sort of other podcast, or maybe some other, I don't know what podcast you could be doing, but yeah, go for the next one here. We're just going
I'm
through
doing a
it.
crime doc.
You want to do a crime doc?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, put it back on. That's what I think.
Wow, you're getting some improvement.
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay. You can get rid of the chat for a bit. I'm sure they won't mind. I'll put my input.
Oh my god, ha ha ha, how good.
Yeah, wow.
Oh no.
What?
Actually, you look better with that on.
Are you serious? Wow, this just feels, this is getting weirder for me.
2003 with 6 primos out. Smith, JHF, Roberts, McRae, Clark, Sinclair, and Pedlar. 37 counting, as I only had 18 playing.
He actually did really well with those outs. So, no, well done to him. Harry says, what score? I got 1995 here. Katie doesn't actually have a Supercoach side. Will you make one next year if I help you?
All right.
All right, done. We're on. What will you name your side?
Katie's a gun.
Okay, Katie's a gun. All right, we can do that. No worries at all.
Because I just read this comment.
Which one? From Yazza?
No, this one. No.
Yazza.
Rude.
Hang on.
You skipped over one.
Yeah, hang on.
No, hang on. I like this comment. I want to go back to it.
Wow, Katie is a gun supporting on you on SC addiction. Now, I've got to go back to Yazza. So he says, lovely couple with the love heart eyes, and then he's given us $30 for some baby formula, also maybe some more costumes for the Supercoach channel. Yeah, there we go. No, thank you, Yaron. Appreciate that.
That one.
Where are we up to?
Hunter.
Brad, you have outdone yourself, mate.
Oh, I know he has.
Wow, okay. So that's fantastic. She says, oh, God, a North supporter. One of the 70 supporters.
That's not how you spell North.
He knows that.
North.
Did he say kanga? She hates it. Bradley Why don't we let her out the basement?
I know that door has so many holes. I'm going, help, help, help.
Tim C. Bradley punching.
Oh.
Have you told him how we met? Or have I ever told him? Did you tell him?
I don't think so.
You can tell me if you want.
So I was working at the gym as a receptionist, and he comes up. Mind you, there's a sign that has physiotherapist. Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes up and he's like, "Do you guys have a physiotherapist?" I'm like, "No shit." I didn't say that because I was working, but yeah.
And then that's how we met. And I took you on a date. Where did we go for our first date? You remember?
Time zone.
Did I take you out for dinner as well? Just time zone.
We went to Oh, I forgot the restaurant.
Oh wow, too many dates for you then. Nah, so we went to a restaurant in time zone, and then you left me on like red for a bit there,
I did.
and then yeah, about 6 months later we connected, and now we got a baby.
Sorry.
Anyway, Katie, who are we raging tonight? All right, let's have a look at my scores. Who would you piss out of my side? I'm sorry. So you already know what a bad and a good score is. Once this loads in fucking 2026. So there's my team right now. Who would you get rid of just looking at my field there? Don't worry about the bench. Look at the actual.
Oh,
I
feel like you always say how good Zorko is.
You'd get rid of him.
No.
He's done shit. But Lindsay looks shit. 19. We're getting rid of him.
Oh,
Aren't we?
I didn't see him.
Yeah, he's done for us. And the other
fuck
guy.
that off.
The other guy we got to get rid of actually. I've actually gone blank here. Shannon Neal, 25. So he's gone for my side there.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't blame me for that. They'll let us know also when Lift, like the lockout's done. So that's when my my ranking update will be done. But we can see here I scored 1995. Remember last week at the Airbnb we scored like a 1765. So it wasn't great, but yeah, definitely raging on Lindsay and Neil.
Side bottom. Oh, I was pissing myself laughing when you said that was his name.
Yeah, she actually didn't believe me on Sidebottom's name. And
it was like your anus.
Wow, okay. 122 he got at Sidebottom. Aqua, he was on about 8.5 time. That's pretty crazy. Brad, are you doing a big freeze dress up as a street nurse? Maybe I should.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that.
Don't you dare. You're just going to bloody roast me all night. Katie, who do you like more, Rookie Coach or Shorty? So you've seen both. Don't answer this because they're both great lads.
Hard. Yeah, I like them both.
That's so mean. They're both good. I love them both. I bet my dad this week.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's because you don't talk to yours.
If you find him, no, run the other way.
Well, anyway, scale on a. What is this? Sorry, Pirate says on a scale of 1 to 10. What's your interest in Supercoach? What do you think of it this year?
I don't mind it. I mean,
that's not a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'm explaining my. Anyways, on a scale from 1 to 10, like an 8.
8, you don't mind it at all. All right, so we're okay because you wouldn't be letting me on streams if I this often if we weren't doing it. Hero of the week is Elijah Hewitt, so he scored 85 and he's a rookie and he'll go up in money. Tim C says scored 1934, ranked 871, made probably the worst trades I've ever made. Getting Hardeman over McKercher, that's a bit of a butch. Do you see that incident? I've got to show you that later. Tom,
I've seen that.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Just play on.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay. Daniel Green says Katie should probably name your team Beauty in the.
I like that.
Are you gonna run with that next year then?
Yeah, word.
Okay, done. We're done for that. That's fair enough. Wealthy says because I got 1929. Tim C was generally waiting for you to do a live stream Saturday night to ask you about the trade, and particularly feel like you was saved from ruining my season. Oh, thanks, Tim. I'm just trying to do my best. Angie says, yeah, great to see you, Katie. Because you're always appearing in my chat, so I thought I'd give you some screen time here, and get the people always give you random questions and weird questions in the chat, so I thought it was may as well have you on. Yeah, this is his at Daniel. I'm my ass off.
Oh, great to see you too. Sorry, I didn't answer that because I'm blank.
Yeah, well, yeah, there you go. Joshua, did you play the claw machine? Did we play the claw machine? Did I play it? Did I win you anything? I thought I did.
No.
Okay, maybe I didn't.
Nah. I did not get no toy from that claw machine at all. Probably he couldn't reach it, so
The claw machine's easy to reach. What are you talking about?
you and your short ass.
I don't got to use a step ladder.
He pulls up to my place, and he's like, you know, trying to look all cool and stuff. And I look, oh, you got short legs.
You're an absolute wow. Wow, this is absolutely. I'm getting roasted for being short here. So who feeds the baby milk? It's pretty 50-50, to be fair. But don't give me that look. I am a hardworking dad. Joshua says, so beautiful. What a lucky gift.
If you want, I can give you the anal desensitizing gel. I think we found your match, Brad. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're wild. You know, I'm monetized, so you can't be saying that kind of stuff.
Whoops.
Real deal, Shannon Neal. Yeah, so Shannon Neal was my worst trade this year. 1959 carried 8 after 8 weeks, 16 score. Yeah, that's annoying. And then X was his captain. That's the big guy, the helmet that plays for North Melbourne, the tall one. You know the one. He's your
Oh yeah.
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 Aqua says, Brad, F, Mary, Kill, Long, Xavier Lindsay, and Levi Ashcroft. Maybe you play this one. Do you want to get out your phone? Okay. Where's your phone? And then you can answer this one. But so Google Nedlong, because I don't want to answer the ones that are just purely for guys. All right, that's Nedlong. All right. Now Google Xavier Lindsay. Yep. And then do Levi Ashcroft, and you tell them the answer, because yeah, this is all random and shit. Sometimes we get sidetracked here on the Supercoach for Brad. So what's your order of that? Just say F. Don't say actually. You know.
I would kill Xavier.
Yep.
Marry. What was the other guy?
Nedlong, the first one.
Yeah, and then
Ashcroft gets the F.
Yeah.
Oh god! All right, that's the last time we're playing that game, because I don't want to find out her type. That's not me. So yeah. Anyway. What do we got? Lindsay has to go now. He definitely does. His break even will be quite high. Brad, 2003 would drop a heap. Derek, yeah. So this guy was ranked 8th coming into the round. I'm pretty sure I'll drop rank as well. So, and I'm 8 points behind that. So, yep. Aqua, now Derek, you should be good from what I can tell. Par is around 19 to 1950. Yeah, but par's different to your ranking as well. Footy refined hero of the week. You saw your tweet 20 minutes before the tip went Robert to Mills. Oh, there we go. So he saw my tweet about Mills. I had to hold Roberts in the end, unfortunately, just with the Shannon Neal shit. He said, yeah, saw your tweet 20 minutes before and went with the Robert to Mills tip. So no worries at all, mate. I just go by gut feel. Aqua, if you drop it, it won't be out of the... What? What does it say?
Top 20, Derek.
Oh, right. Sorry, Aqua. I'm a little bit special tonight.
A little bit.
Well, the claw machine are bullshit anyway. Spend way too much money, never win. Yeah, I don't win much anyway. I make Bo. He always wins them, doesn't he? He's good at those. Daniel, so what are your heights? By the sounds of it, you're a foot taller than the cat.
No, more like the baby.
Wow. I think me and Caleb Daniel are about on par, put it that way. Who needs monetization? Just fun here, Brad. Yeah, absolutely. It's only because YouTube will actually... what's the word? YouTube sort of can give you an exclamation mark. Well, then you sort of get like a please explain, and you have to edit your video and say what's in the actual video. I can't explain. Crazy Street only fielded 17 because of Baz. Still made a 1965, so not too pissed. She's finally lifted. Do you think Mills would be a good 23rd? I think he'd be a good flex. I do think so. Yes. Thoughts on Sydney Swans bath water soap she's selling?
Sweeney.
Oh, Sydney. Sorry. Wow. What the hell was that? Thoughts on?
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Bullshit. You know, the blonde chick.
I don't know, Az. I don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't know.
Oh, you don't believe me? I don't know who Sydney is. I'm getting deaf there. Don't do this to me.
Oh, you don't want to know. I was scarred.
This is crazy. Come on. Jack, g'day, 6 man. 1956 for 18. I'll take it. Who's your second favourite team to watch in the AFL?
Bulldogs.
Yeah, I like the Bulldogs too. Yep, not fair. David says, marry Ned, kill Xavier, F Levi, sorry. Tim, would you rather fight Prime Mike Tyson or talk like him for the rest of your life? What would you rather do? You know who Mike Tyson is.
Yeah.
Would you rather fight him or would you rather talk like him for the rest of your life?
I want to talk like him.
You'd be okay with that?
Yeah.
Me and Mike Tyson probably talk very similar anyway.
Yeah.
Katie, who are we bringing in this week? Do you even know? I'll show you some scores later and we'll go through it. Angie says, we need more girls in SC community. Get around it next year. This is also an exciting roast, Katie. Outstanding. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, good cheese. Thank you for that. Akko says, thoughts on Colby McKercher, Katie. So do you want to... So he scored a 130 something this weekend.
So that's good though.
Yeah, of course that's good. I've shown you what the scoring is like. So not how he looks.
Oh.
She literally went to Google it to see how he looks. But yeah, I think he's a good trade in. Corey says 2049 won my cash league in ABS league tournament. Very well done. JCR strike. What's par boys? You've been called boys here. What do you have to say about that?
I probably have a bigger dick than Brad anyway.
Wow. Okay, no worries. Fucking hell. Par's probably like 1950. Ghost says, brother, ended up on 2075. Oh, nice. Won a league by 1 point. 4 blokes got subbed off this week. Came in for the glasses. More drinking than that. Oh, I forgot about the glasses. Let me put the glasses on. You don't want to read the next couple of comments. Oh. Actually, I don't know where I put the glasses.
Jesus. Nah, Jesus isn't here.
Oh. Definitely not.
How don't you know?
What do you mean? How don't you know what?
You know what? I don't know. Anyways.
You can read it.
Oh, Track played midfield all game, I'm pretty sure, so might be an interesting forward if you don't have him.
Yeah, which we do have him, so we're fine with that. But yeah, he's definitely a good trade in. Akko says, Brad, we all know you know who Sydney Sweeney is.
Of course he does.
Josh, sure you haven't been living under a rock. You can't ask these questions in front of the miss, or else I'm going to be sleeping in the doghouse. Yeah, they're playing dumb, or you know who Sydney said it is.
You should see his favourite tabs. Of course he knows who that chick is.
Shano, he can't say he doesn't in front of the missus, mate. Come on now, literally. I don't know how much Bubs has got until he starts waking up.
Hey guys, 2079 this week. Dead rookies are killing me. Same.
He's probably got a good side if he scored a 2079 though for Frankie. Elijah says ranked 428 but scored 1762 due to 7 premos missing. How much are dropping? Probably a fair bit on that one, unfortunately. Jack says my missus wouldn't put up with any of the AFL Supercoach content, so you're lucky man, Brad.
Tell me about it. You know what? We went out for like a brunch this morning and he's like, you can pick anywhere that you want to go. And then I'm like, oh, let's go to this cafe. And he goes, nah, I want to go here instead. Wow.
After all that, I know. I get picky sometimes.
Vicky, just stingy.
Wow. Hawksy. You want to Google those players real quick?
I've heard of these players.
You have?
Yeah.
I feel like I know what your answer would be for these ones. Yeah, I'll go into the other comments as it's happening.
Ooh.
Josh Burrow says that's Oliver. That's crazy. She's good, no cap. Keep looking. So there's the other player there, Sicily and Toby
I'd
Green.
kill Clayton Oliver.
You don't even have to think about that.
James.
Sicily. And then Toby Green.
Why does he look like him too?
What is?
They look like twins. I'd probably.
And then Toby Green. What's going on there? The last one. Have a look.
Oh yeah, I'd marry Toby Green.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. There's your answer there. Anyway, what's going on? Jackson says ended up trying to win my matchup with Ed Allen. Can confidently say I'm on watch. Yeah. So Ed Allen, I'm pretty sure got subbed out. What's on the dinner menu? Probably just our protein meals at the moment.
Yeah, I get rid of this one, but.
Wow. Shane, Cleary, Bo Allen last week, nightmare trade. At least I made a bit of sugar. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't say sugar, but he means cash. I knew what he meant. Jackson says 1894, Lindsay Carroll and Ed Allen forced into my 18. That's annoying, isn't it?
Oh.
Katie, show us his tabs. Definitely not.
I should.
Shannon, too late in the year now for be stuffing around the McKercher types. I tend to agree with this, depending on your cash, Jen. Just get the guns, top of the lines. Yeah, I'm probably going to get Butters and Nass this week. All right. I might. Sorry, go on.
You're skipping a bunch of comments.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, I might go into the other room because the internet's starting to die in here.
Anyone saying anyone but you? I did want to see it.
What does that mean?
The movie.
She's got a movie? I'm not actually playing dumb. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. No money for top one at Shano. That movie she killed. Jackson says, I've never raged so hard over 1 week of Supercoach. Well, it seems like I might be going all right then this week from what I'm seeing with the scores. That's his answer to the question as well. Literally. Use of Supercoach held Roberts instead of going Cardwell like I planned to do. After Roberts was out, didn't do it, and boy, it cost me. 1771 should be 100 points better off. Terrible week. You know me, I'm always playing around in my trades. Is it bloody annoying sometimes where you're like, why are you still on this app? You get frustrated.
Yeah.
Green is short, so it makes sense. Wow, fair. She'll take out Clary for sure. They're trying to guess who you would have picked. Sam says, will my 2153 be ranked in the top 5% this week? I'd say so. It's probably a very good rank for sure. Shane, no females would rate that guy.
What guy?
Clary, maybe. G Money, blink twice if you're being held against your will. Wow, okay. I missed the comment here. It says Damien F. Murray. Oh, we're not playing that. We're not playing that one. Don't Google those ones. JCR 2116. Happy with that. Yeah, very nice.
Oh, he'll just take both of them.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was brutal. Probably none of those. So let's quickly get into the actual side. I might move to the other room. I'll come back to you in about 10, 15 minutes.
If you want.
Yeah? All right. You need a puff on your vape. Why do you love vape so much?
Because it's easier to puff than you know. I'm joking.
Well, you know they can still hear that stuff. All right. Can you bring my mask and my Mexican hat and then we'll turn off the light?
I don't think you need that. You're already
Wow, okay, I'm getting roasted. Let's go back into the dining room now. So, excuse me, just sitting back up here. Let's. I'm just turning off this. So I have a.
Oh, good in a Sambero.
In a Sambero, you're good in a Sambero.
What is it?
I don't even know. With the same level of education here, need your expert opinion. Oh yeah. Okay. Hang on a second. Put this back on. All right. There we go, folks. So that is the better half. clearly. She's still standing behind me in the sombrero. Come sit down here if you want. Is old mate okay?
Let me check.
Yeah, make sure he's, yeah. All right, so what do we got here? You know who those ones are? Yes, I do, but let's not talk about it right now. You're going to get me in trouble. Like BT says. Jonas has got a question for you. All right. This is Katie. How often does Brad wipe out his car side mirror? Well, can confirm, Jonas. I've only done it once. It's all right. Old man's looking after him now, anyway. I've only done my car mirror once, haven't I?
Oh, jeez. That's too big for you.
It is. Do you want to turn off your phone so the internet doesn't lag on this? Because sometimes it becomes funny when everyone's got their phone on in here.
Back to the basement we go.
Wow. I've only done one car mirror since knowing you, haven't I?
Yeah.
Have I done anything else apart from hit a few curbs?
The back of your car?
What did I do to the back of my car?
I don't know. You came back with a dent on it.
Is Zach Johnson the best downgrade option this week? So I'll show you the player that he's talking about, by the way, because it probably should be a bit of Supercoach, but it's a Monday night, so I thought we'd jump on because we don't do like a couple special. Here we go. So this is the shit I've got to put up with. See how it loads forever. On a Sunday night, everyone's on it, so it can be quite frustrating. So this is the play he's talking about because we're going to get some Supercoach questions and then lift, the lockout lift. So he's talking about Zach Johnson here. 113k mid. He scored 84 this week and 48 the last week. Decent for a rookie, isn't it? Of course.
I need to jump, so.
Yeah, there you go. I think he's probably the best rookie of the week. I think Tyler's going to be around 190k. So Tyrell, however you say it, is going to be whatever. It's going to be around 190k. So I probably wouldn't go there if you wanted a downgrade. Madden's good if you need an R3 swing, but again, probably limits you. I know Yaz got him in this week. Do you know that? Yaz brought him in, and you got an 81 for him on debut. The other one that they're talking about is, I think, was Hugh Jackson. So he had the 23 the week before his bye, and then a 58 this week. So he's the other guy that people will be targeting. The difference between him and Johnson is Jackson will actually play the rest of the bye games, barring he doesn't get dropped, of course, whereas Jones has a bye in a couple of weeks. So that's the issue with those two picks. What else do we got here? So, yeah, probably Johnson. Tony says, hi, guys. After being a bigger fall from Grace than Flanders. Oh, sorry, there's a player named Flanders that used to be a good pick last year, but now he's absolutely terrible. So he's just asking if there's a bigger fall from Grace than that actual pick. It's dropped 247k from his starting price. That's actually pretty awful. Yeah, man, vape addiction is real. I haven't vaped since July 2023, and my brain wants to puff every day. Insane.
When I quit while I was pregnant, I dreamed about having a vape.
Did you really? You never told me that.
Yes, I did. You just don't listen.
Wow, okay. Damon says, Brad get obsessed about his Supercoach in bed?
I
Never said about anything in Supercoach in bed. Would you rather scrap 2 8-year-olds? Yeah, easily. That mask is disgusting. What do you think of the mask? Can I wear it?
No, absolutely not.
I'm so confused now, Tim.
Is it this hat that's messing up the background?
Nah, I think we've got the camera wrong placement. I had Carol, Peddle, and Lindsay all in the best 18. Only scored 18-90 due to 8 120 scores, 4 of which were 140 plus. Yeah, fair. It's annoying to score anything under 1800 or 1700 in a week for sure. Tim C says, my bad, keep hitting enter rather than scrap 2 80-year-olds or 82-year-olds. Probably 2 80-year-olds, wouldn't you? Yeah, I'd say not that you'd condone this, would you? Brad, what is the percentage of those hidden tabs at baby oil stores? Definitely not. Shane says, had visions of Houston as my flex to finish off the year at quarter time, then pretty quickly evaporated. Yeah, it always works like that sometimes in Supercoach. You'll be looking at someone's score and then all of a sudden you just think, nah, that's not going to happen anymore because they shit the bed. So I didn't actually see what Houston finished on, to be fair, though. Who was Houston? Shane, never heard of him. So there's a bit of background for you. So Houston used to play for Port Adelaide, Shane's team, and now he plays for Collingwood. Hence why he said that comment. Yeah. Katie, who's your top 3 AFL players?
Cripsy.
Paddy Cripps, yeah. Who
Yeah.
else?
Bailey Smith.
Oh my God, okay.
He might snort, but he can run fast. It's probably because he snorted, but
Who's your third favourite then?
the older what
The older
player
one.
from
who?
the Collingwood side.
Pendlebury.
No, the older twin.
Oh, Josh Dacos.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, there you go, Jack. So Josh Dacos, and I've already forgotten Bailey Smith, and who was your first one?
Cripsy.
Cripsy. Yep, there you go. There you go, Jack. Hugh says 2045 ranked 800 years, hopefully hold rank. Butters in this week, full primo 22, 6 trades left. Hopefully get a flex towards the end of the buys. I'm going to bring in Nas and Butters, and I'll actually have flex at Mills this week. Hawksy says early thoughts: Neil, Carroll, Huswaite, McKersher, Bergman, and Butters. Gets a rookie off field. Carl's a dead rookie and gets Butters. Neil just needs to have. Sorry, Neil just doesn't have it anymore. Plus, he has a round 16 by risky. I'd probably hold Neil. Here we go. Here's one for you.
Who's that guy that kept popping up on their TV? Couldn't stand him.
What, on some advert or on the tonight's game?
On the game.
Tonight?
No, it was like ages ago. I can't remember his name.
Do you remember the team he played for?
No.
Was this the one you said has a punchable face the other night? Goldstein.
Let me search it up.
It was Essendon player. The Essendon guy, Goldstein.
I don't think so.
It wasn't him?
No.
Not from last night's game?
No.
Okay, we'll come back to that one. Aqua. Lockie Neal, that is. I wouldn't get Shannon here. Stuff you. That's very funny. I got Shannon Neal and he absolutely shut the bed. Unnecessary drive-by for Hawks. No, that's all right. I've honestly been getting drive-bys on my, what do you call it, on my channel anyway. Jack, have you worn that mask in the bedroom? No, we just bought it today, so unless she approves, I won't be doing it.
Absolutely not. I would be running away from his little short ass.
Buckley, did anyone else here get the notification for DR's live? Especially language and interest thumbnail. Very unlike him. Going to be interesting. Interesting. There you go. No, I didn't get that either. Not yet anyway, because we're doing this live. So Active says, according to a friend who has all the data, the pass score is 10K is 1985. Yeah, okay. Josh Dacos looks a lot like an old Canadian Prime Minister. That's random as shit, isn't it? Sin. Do I hold Bowie or dump from McKersher at D6? Tough question. Bowie what's Bowie been doing lately? I'm waiting for Lockout to finish to see the rank drop. Because I already know I've lost ranking here. So you can see the score 1995 there. So we're definitely coming out of the top 100, I'd say, for the first time in 6 weeks or something like that. So what did Bowie score? Bowie scored an 80. He's almost done here. Bowie, I was looking at a couple of weeks ago. What did Houston end up on? 86, Dacos 95, Cameron 113, Gorney was unreal, 131. This was the one that killed me here. Wednesday 19, got subbed off, and people looked at Allen this week and he scored a 21, so not much better. But yeah, interesting. Definitely interesting week. See what we are. Before this lockout, we are ranked, I don't know, what am I ranked? 77 or 79 or something like that. It might update shortly though, so we'll see how we go. I probably might do that. I might take a punt and take the cash that you'd make from that. By the way, go Tigers. So we're 79, but we're going down this week for sure. But we're still jumping alive. Like, it doesn't matter how shit we do. Any given week, I'll still show up. Doesn't really matter. By the way, go Tigers. Yeah, go the Tigs. We're not doing well though. Thoughts on Harley Reid, Katie? That's the guy, the blonde hair, that plays for West Coast. He's a young kid. He's about 19.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's a good player. I'll show you.
Like him.
I'll show you him later. He's a good footy player, just a bit of a hothead. Goldstein is the best player in AFL, Brad, don't you there?
Yeah, Brad, don't you dare.
Katie, thoughts on Hayden Ballantyne?
Who's he play for?
He used to play for Freo. He was an absolute so annoying. Since his punchable face, absolute ruthless. Yeah, it's what you said though in the game. You're like, oh gosh, it's punchable face.
Hey, I was pregnant and angry. I probably think the same thing now, but
wow. Thoughts on players with helmets? What are your thoughts?
oh, I love the little ones. Oh, they run fast, don't they?
You're talking about Caleb Daniel there? Yeah, you do. Yeah, they do. The dog's going nuts. What? She's probably barking at a possum. Do you want to tell her off for a sec? They might hit. No. Don't open that door and just give her a bit. Just say, "Niles, what are you doing?"
She's not going to understand me. She's a dog.
Might be able to. I'm not going to say it anymore. And man, I got 2-3-1-2 this week, and Merritt didn't make my top 18. I got 10 trades left, but I need a mid forward and a flex upgrade. Do I keep Westcote Stewart? I'd keep Stewart this week and get rid of Merritt with my low trade numbers. You got 10 trade left, so you could probably punt a Merritt, but I'd be punting Merritt if I had a fully upgraded side or close to it. Yeah, he's got a shit roll. Rowan says, surely Zorko has the most punchable face. You've actually said that before, actually. You don't like Zorko. Pirate Pro, would you still date Katie if she was an ant? If I was an ant too, I probably would. Yep.
He is an ant.
Wow, this is unbelievable. I'm getting drive-byed for once. Hawksy, Neil had a hard run home for his role. McCloskey seems to have a lot more importance in the midfield. Neil gets tagged and goes missing, and it just feels like my ticket to finish the side by going out. Yeah, fair enough. If you want to send a full send it, I'm not going to say no. JCR 2-3-1-2. Holy moly, bro, was unreal. That's a crazy score. Whoever got 2-3-1-2. Aqua says Bowie probably fake promo was just stealing off Weaver. Yeah, no, that's a fair point actually. Now that Weaver's back, that's what hurts him. Yep, no, fair. Hawksy Dacos has a BE, or has he missed by 1 or 2 weeks in a row? Dacos is going to be cheap for me if I want to bring him in. I might bring him in for Merritt. That's how much I hate Zach Merritt in my side as well. Jack says Stephen May has gone up top tier flogs, giving Gorn shit. I didn't see that. Did you see that bit at all? I didn't. We'll have to view it and I'll show you later, and then we can jump on a stream another night and we'll get it. Okay. I thought little Nicky was cooked at half time. Yeah, so did I. He was on bugger all. We finally found Caleb Daniel fan, literally. Aqua says Gorn deserved minus 50 for that shank with 30 on the clock. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I'm glad he went 130 this week because I almost got rid of him for cash. Yeah. What do you think of Mason Cox? You know the guy with the glasses, the big tall Collingwood one?
Oh, the one that took his glasses off.
The one I sent you a thing of after OD and he was dancing as well.
I didn't realise we were swimming.
Yeah, he's got goggles, that's right. Yeah, nah, she doesn't like Mason Cox there. You reckon he's a bit of a flog there.
That's probably why he runs so fast, because the wind doesn't get in his eyes.
He doesn't run fast at all. He's slow.
Oh, okay. I haven't really seen him run much.
Yeah, you don't want to. He's a bit of... I
kind of looked away when I saw the glasses. But...
Yeah, literally. Fair. Tim, forgot to ask you, up or down for me this week, 1934. I actually don't know. Maybe a hold with that score. Jakarta, 2089, got too many fake promos there at Zorko, Whitfield, Warner, and Rankin. Yeah, fair. At least he scored over the ton, though. Over 2,000, sorry. Top 5 flogs in the AFL, Brad. For me, it's Ginnivan is one of them. Mason Cox, Maynard gives me the shits. Zorko as well, it's 4. Who's another nuffy that gives me the shits? Nick Watson, that's 5. No one from really Gold Coast that gives me the shits apart from Dimmer. Hawksy Merritt will probably move back into the middle once the talks come back. The mid-sized defenders. Yeah, so this is my issue with Merritt. I might actually have to hold if that's the case. I just don't know what the hell is going on with Merritt's position at the moment. Like, he's a good player, just our position where he's stationed. He's playing down back and he's playing up forwards. It's kind of annoying. What are you reading?
I love big cocks.
Wow, thanks, Aqua.
I think Brad does too.
Wow. Riley, scored 2030, ranked 4,000. Do you reckon I go up or down? Definitely go up for sure, I reckon. No worries at all. Since has got, what's this? Got
Got a Bubs. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Hope the rank doesn't drop too much. Right?
Yeah, actually, we've got to do that too shortly as well. Enjoy that, mate. Enjoy, mate. Take care. Yeah, we've got to do that soon as well. Hopefully the rank doesn't drop for yourself, or hopefully it goes up as well, mate, honestly. MN, I had Holmes, Butters, Grundy, Caleb, Cherry, Dale, Bont. Right, that's very hard to read. Went huge for me, got lucky. There's so many names in there, I decided to go nuts. Read the last question there. Yeah. Riley, do we get Zach Butters still? I think we probably do. I think a lot of people will be worried about him getting a tag like Dacos did. Getting Tom Green. Tom Green's a good shout as well. He plays for Giants, of course. Jim, thoughts on trading out Warner, Neal, oh my God, and Merritt? Or should I focus on the low-tier rookies? Definitely on low-tier rookies for sure. Studi, do you think your score is bad? Honestly, might only go down 10 spots. Maybe, I think it is bad for my position, Studi. If I go down 10 spots, I'll be laughing. I think I'll probably go out to do out the 200-300 rank, actually. Very hard to tell, but I think I'd drop massively. I'd be very, very humbled if I went up, and I'll take anything that's not outside top 500. But it's been a good year so far, and we've learned a lot along the way, and we're just trying to help others out at the same time. And far out, if we finish top 10, that'd be amazing. But who knows? But if you weren't worried about cash in, as they both Recursion and Mills, probably Mills for me. Lockout, Bar Stream, Brad. Yeah, literally. What's this one? You can probably answer that one. You know the difference between these two players there. Have a guess. Who am I closer to in height? Give me a name.
Daniel.
Wow. Okay, that's actually spot on. We could see your beautiful arms. Jack says other issues with Zero in tags. Yeah, tags are going to be looking shit. I'm not even going to want to look at it right now. It make me very upset if I have a look. Rolly, since I've got 10 trades left, do you reckon I can just go down 99k rookie on our bench since we can't reach? I'd probably be still trying to get cashed in if I could. Even like your Johnson types and whatever. I wouldn't be wanting to go too many dead rookies, especially if we've already got dead rookies. So I'd be looking at probably one of the Essendon rookies this week, or the Port Adelaide guy we just looked at as well. And unless McCarthy from West Coast gets named, how come you haven't got Tom Green? How come? Probably not enough captain scores for me so far for Tom Green to be relevant in my side yet. Jack says, but I've got Long 2 in the mid, so either got to carry Zeret or Long for the season. You're probably carrying Merritt out of those two, unfortunately. We've got a lot in the chat today, so give us a like for the chat, and give us a like for Katie being on stream. If you want to see more of her, let us know in the chat. Doesn't watch as much.
4 degrees there.
Doesn't watch as much footy as myself, but
yes, I do.
But that's because you have to. But yeah, no, it's been good having you here on a stream, because you're always in the chat waiting for me to get off so I can spend time with you and Bub. So I do appreciate all the time that you give me to do this channel and stuff. And yeah, it wouldn't be much without you, so I do appreciate you. Wow. I love the humbleness. You're just like, yeah, I know. Hey, Pro, tuning in from New Zealand. Good to see you. See the better half on the pod. Hope it's warmer there. 4 degrees here. Yeah, exactly what you're saying. Thanks, mate. I'm glad you're tuning in from the NZ. I didn't actually know until recently there was a few from overseas as well watching this, so that means a lot as well. And 4 degrees, it feels like 4 degrees down in Geelong, that's for sure. But yeah, glad you're tuning in, mate. Bucky says Studi is a noob. What's that mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on there. Studi's a Tigers man. He can't be anything bad because he's a Tig. Shane, I'm 8 behind you and got 1959 for context, Brad. There you go. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Have we got news on the lockout lifting or not? Because you guys are normally pretty on it when you let me know. 101 in the chat. What do you have to say to 101 people listening to you right now?
I don't know.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
So I think about you, Brad.
Wow. Okay. MM McCarthy from West Coast, 99k defender mid, will save our seasons. Christmas in July. Yeah, hopefully. CJC, is Newcomb a fine sideways trade, or do I just ride the drop in cash? Probably just ride the drop in cash, and maybe he just becomes your M8 and maybe grab an M9 to loop, because Newcomb still scored 140 this week, so I wouldn't be sidewaysing Newcomb, that's for sure. Langdon probably only tags Dacos due to being marquee game. That's a fair point. I don't see Langdon tagging Butters for next week. Nah, fair. Probably Langdon's probably stuffed from doing that for Dacos too. Langdon always been a winger. Yeah. I was happy as a non-Dacos owner that he did that, because I didn't want him to go 150. That would have killed me. Haven't considered McRae yet because of his high break even, but I'm sure I'll probably bring him back in at some point if I can. Boyper Myers could be F6 due to Geelong's run from here. Yep, definitely. Cheese is on board on that. Aqua, Langdon was just on Dacos for the first half, and Collingwood almost lost to spoon contenders. I wouldn't make much of him being tagged. Yeah. No, that's fair enough. So they're basically saying that they reckon Langdon was only tagging Dacos, but not actually going to Butters next week. But we'll see how we go. Butters is my target next week, I think. I don't know what the top score of the round. What do you think? 2,300, 2,200 will be top score?
For who?
The whole entire round.
I don't know that.
The honesty is real. Like I wouldn't know either. So she wasn't even being sarcastic then. 2-3, 2 or 2-0. Yep. No, I agree. Totally Aqua. Rolly, keep SSP at F6 or definitely trade. I would. If I end up on about 1 to 5 trades to finish my team, yeah, I'd probably do, because you want to finish your side, but you probably want to have 3 coming out the buys at least, minimal. And then, damn, I got 2-3-1-2, missed out on the 2K. That's a huge score. How can you not go for Geelong if you live there? Cats on top.
Because we ain't basic.
Oh, there you go. Well, I wasn't born in Geelong, so that's my reason.
Same.
Yeah, true. Ranked 2-4, scored 2,041. I think you actually probably go up in the rank, actually. I'm probably going down. You'll probably overtake me this week, tennis ace. Duck pace, name a bigger flog than May. Yeah, May's up there, honestly. He's probably number 1. Scorched. I'm in the resident Kiwi with the IFS guys, second season watching AFL and playing AFL Supercoach. Well done. Unbelievable. There you go. My sister's in New Zealand at the moment. She's coming down. So I can't remember which part she's from now. Well, or moved to, sorry, not from. But yeah, and then I had a housemate here that was from New Zealand and converted him to Richmond Tigers, and he's been obsessed ever since. His name's Geordie, and he watches my streams every now and then. So yeah, it's good to see you guys jumping on AFL for sure. And Supercoach as well. Boyper, 8 to 8:30 probably for Lockout. That's in half an hour. Triple Blue, ranked 450-ish, got a 2019, feeling okay. Burning question, should I sacrifice or I should heal it, as he's my only way to get Butters? I probably would for Butters. SW, funny stuff for the week. Durham had 4 free kickings, 11 clangers, and Octachera will probably result in a suspension and manage 83 solid Supercoach points. Yeah, that was annoying because I've got Chera. I feel sorry for Chera after that too. Yaron, Katie is apply. What does apply mean? Brad said, having you on meant you were less likely to go shopping online.
I'm still going to do it after this, but I was thinking, do you want to take Brad's card? We'll do some shopping online.
Yeah, how's this? Yeah, the other day she ended up, I see this money come out of my account.
$51
on DoorDash because she saved my card into her phone details. So she literally went shopping, and I was about to, let my bank know that I've been hacked. Turns out,
I brought a $51 steak. It was fat and juicy.
Speaking of which, that's unreal. Hawksy, feel like McCarthy will be just an 80s guy. That's perfect for a 99k guy. Shopping for Morge.
That's coming for his birthday, don't worry.
What is for my birthday? My birthday's in 2 weeks from here. It's on
the gel.
It's on the 28th of June. Are you getting me anything good?
Oh, I forgot.
As if you forgot. No, you didn't. You definitely did not forget. That's a scam. That's an absolute scam. Tim C, 30 likes, 100 watching. Shame. Yeah, give us a like for this. Give us a like for Katie being on stream. You get to see the better half. Just roast me. Aqua, I didn't even know there was a like button. Just started staring at Brad's beautiful face. So I'm getting more love than yourself here in the chat. So yeah, wow.
They probably feel bad for you.
Wow, okay. Katie is doing a good job so far in front of a large audience. She's a natural. What would you do, like, apart from a crime doco thing, what would you do if you had your own channel on something? Or just crime doco?
Ooh. I don't know.
Just crime doco? Or, like, what sort of crime docos would you do? Australian-based or American-based?
Oh, all over.
All over?
Yeah.
What would your channel be called?
I don't know.
Should we try it in the off-season of football? Get you a channel?
Oh, let's do a YouTube channel.
You can do it. I'll just help you set it up.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. All right, then. And I'll put your link.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
I'll put a link in there for when she does it.
No, I'm naturally a good talker. I talk a lot.
You do. Yeah, you do. What do we got here? Yeah, so a bit of compliments all around here for yourself. Daniel says, can't believe I got Bont. Like my trades were out. So my trades were going to be out. Bice, Trainer and Lindsay in. TDK, Mills and Clark, 220k in the bank. But instead I went Clark, Bont, Pedler in and 34k in the bank. Yeah, that's rough. Sometimes your original trades are better than the ones you pivot to. Liam, hey mate, how are you? Good, thanks, Liam. How you going, mate? Subs to channel too, by the way. I think we're almost at 1.2k subs, and we started the season about 400, so it's gone nuts this year. I've appreciated that. Accurate, I expect locked out to lift in 10-20. Scott and Lockie, how you going, bro? Shame the Dons couldn't get the win on the Blues the other night, though. I was actually going for it.
Essendon? It was Carlton and Essendon.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
But you said the Dogs.
I said the Dons.
Oh, you said the Dogs.
I definitely said the Dons.
You said the Dogs.
Oh, well, my God. Anyway. Yes, it's laughing. Aqua, I had some absolute banging Vietnamese noodle soup Ubered for lunch today. Ooh. You're obsessed with Uber Eats, aren't you? Do you want to tell them how much you reckon you spend on Uber Eats some weeks? Be honest. What, 2 to 250?
No, not that much.
Cap. Absolute cap.
Well, Brett doesn't cook me anything.
Oh, my God. I do cook you. Actually, I haven't cooked you anything in a while. Not since you were preggers.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Wow. No. He knocks you up, but he doesn't treat you well after.
Oh, wow.
I'm joking.
Scorch, my misso heard the DoorDash part and said that's great. I love it. Yeah, well, that was a stitch up. And you didn't even tell me. You just let it slide.
Tell her we will spend all the money on his card on DoorDash. It's a date.
Up in New Zealand, you're going to spend my money up in there and just give everyone free food out of my card.
Yeah, why not?
You would. That's something you would do. Dylan, I got a 2205 this week. That's huge. That's massive.
Oh.
What?
Now we'll kick off.
Damien, here we go. Who would you go?
He couldn't take any of them. They wouldn't be placed anyways. No.
Probably Cardi B. Daniel, she's bound to do a shopping for your birthday with the new saved card details. Probably, but yeah, it's coming out of my own account, wouldn't it? Aqua, she should spend it on her own birthday. When is your birthday?
You should know.
I'm joking.
I could say so much, but I'm not going to. Remember what happened last year?
No. Anyway,
no. 8 days before my birthday.
No.
It's a little hard.
Hey, when are we getting a Supercoach channel? Would you make a Supercoach channel?
Yeah.
You'd probably get more subs than I do, actually. Man, both of you would.
This is the comment I've been waiting for. I've been telling him we should go on a block. But I think his anger would get the best of him. He gets really like, oh, I can't do this. I'd be the designer. He would be the builder.
Yeah. Probably. I'd say, I don't know if we could go on the block.
We should.
I don't know about that.
I love that show.
Just because you love it doesn't mean we'd be good at it.
You mean you? Oh no, I would be.
Wow, Liam, good mate. Had a pretty good week, I believe. So hopefully I go up in the ranks. Yeah, very good, mate. Hopefully you do. I like Butters this week, so yes, I would go there. I like Butters for sure.
He slips right out of people's hands.
Who, Butters? Yeah, good one. That's a good joke, actually. Well done. Riley, anybody know when the lockout lives? No. In the chat, someone always tells us so. Jackson, my nephew says his mum of Katie is 8. You get overwhelmed easily, don't you? Hawksy, I think lockout is about to lift. Things updating. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to refresh because it's open. Let's have a look how we did, and then we'll get into this chat. What do you reckon we are? Do you reckon we're outside the top 100? I reckon we're screwed here. But you know what? We did all we could in our trades. Like we bought in Mills, bought in Dale. Here we freaking go. That's actually not bad. We only went down 43 spots. We're 122.
Only 43.
No. You got to be a good sport. You can't be pissed at these results.
I'm not pissed at it.
No, neither. I know, that's what I'm saying. But like a 122 is fine. Considering I had a bit of a poor week, I will take a 122. Considering the years past, so this has been my best year so far. This is the trades we'll actually do this week too. We're not actually going to go down. So I expected a drop. I'll get into chat in a second because they're going to go, what are your trades? What are your trades? So what we're looking at this week. So Lindsay can piss off. He's actually giving me the shits. So everyone is going to go value this week, but I've got a few cash cows we can get rid of. So this is what I'll do, okay, just so I show you. We might get rid of Lindsay. We might get rid of Hewitt potentially. I could hold him, but this is what I want to do. So I'm only down to 122. I'm actually surprised it's not like 150 or something. There's probably people in the chat that overtook me this week. So Hewitt might go. Neil's got to go at least. Look how much cash we have now. So we can bring in 2 primos. So let's just go for a 99k rook. Or even just grab the Essendon guy. Johnson, I believe his name is. So let's have a look. Because we saved money this week as well. Clear the filters. Far out, that shits me. Supercoach has got to do something about this. So let's go Johnson. Oh my God. So bring in Zach Johnson, hypothetically. Because they're going to ask me, what are you doing this week? So I just want to get this done real quick. And we'll clear the filters and have a look what we can do here, Katie. So we're going to grab ones that have already had their buys. We'll chuck Warner forward. We'll select St Kilda and Port Adelaide, and we get Naz and Butters, I think, and then we don't have to go. And the team's complete after this. I could actually get Bonds. Oh no, I can't. Bond's going to be 623. I'm just short of Bonds. Fuck. Oh my God, that was so close because Bond's 623. We'll just go Butters and Wang, and there we go. So Hewitt, blah, blah, done. And then I've got 6 trades left, 50k in the bank, and the side's done. Side's complete. What do you think of those trades? You like those? Got it average 106, 121, confirm. Bail out of Hewitt if you can get a primo, upgrade out of him because that's what I'll probably do. I don't have to go value this week, so and then we optimize for the buy, and team's done. So I'll show them on the camera here. So while we're still here, so Mills won't be in D6 technically, but the side's absolutely flying. So side's done. What do you think, Katie? Sinclair, Dale, Clark, Zorko, Wang, Mills. Richards, Brayshaw, Butters, Merritt, Chera, Rosie, Sheasel, Caldwell, Sherry, Gorn, Smith, Petrarca, Bolton, Warner, Rankin, Daniel, and Roberts at flex. And that's the side complete with 6 trades. 6 trades. So we knew we'd take a bit of a points hit this week, but this week we knew it would actually probably be Mills would be flex over Roberts. Doesn't really matter, but we had to get rid of Romo to do this. So we're done. That is the side complete. So this is why I knew the last 2 weeks would be a bit of a shit week. So sort of banking up what we're going to do in 2-3 weeks' time, and this is what it's fruition to. So that's us done now for our trades. Wizard went up 1.7 to 6K. Let's go. Well done, Wizard King. That's the GOAT, Brad. Thank you. Scott ranked 211. Let's fucking go. Absolutely. Well done to you guys. I'm glad you guys went up in the ranks by the seams of it. Lockout finish. It's open. Yes, absolutely. A small drop. Yeah. Bloody oath. It's not the worst. Like, we actually did well this week to not drop too much. Liam went up 300. Now it's 671. We said after starting Stewart and Day, then missing Gorn, I'll get that rank. Yeah, absolutely. No, this is a good rank to be at now at 122 now, fully upgraded. To be fully upgraded and have a flex at Mills is bloody elite as well. I'm up a whopping 200 spots from 23K to 23K. And then they're just telling that the Lockout's lifted. So they always tell us, which is nice on this channel. They always let us know. So who got top score? I can't leave YouTube stream to check on the app. Well, okay. And we've got him hooked here, so we better have a look. So rankings. Not total points. We're not worried about total points. Round 13 points. So this is the score. So this is huge. 2-3, 2-2. This was the top score of the week.
I picked you a blue.
50 grand side. Wow. 50K side. What? How? That's crazy. Well done to that person. That absolute smash out the park. That's nuts. They had a 16 because the best 18. These scores weren't counted. Wow. Okay, there you go. What a team of the week. There you go. You can have that. I'll leave that on there for a little while. Placey only went down 95 spots to 212. I don't even know how to say that score now. 2100 basically. There you go. Well, I've Stoody. Gone to get another primo. I don't mind it if you can get 2 out of them. 2-3, 2-2. That's crazy score this week, honestly. MN, you were second overall. Goodness me. Was he really? Oh my God. Just missed out on the 2K. This is his side. This is a guy in our chat, by the way.
Oh.
He just missed out by 10 points. Now, this side's actually better by far. Look how... Yeah, this side's awesome. Good side, buddy. Absolutely. Still got a few cash cows there to sell as well. He's got Ned Long chilling. That's unreal. Get out of there. Do you want to go check?
Yeah.
Daniel, I dropped 9799. Had a round rank of, oh my God, 110,000. My God, terrible. Yeah, that's awful, mate. And then, oh my goodness, I'm so unlucky. What a ride. Yeah, I can't believe second though for the week's crazy. Yeah, but it gets me butters and ass. So I don't know. I just feel like I'd rather upgrade my side completely. Wesley King, Brock is the most valuable chip. I can't afford butters. I'm screwed. Gray out and he got injured. Absolutely cooked me. That is annoying. Is it cold in here? How's it going? Just chilling. Yeah. Sleepy boy. Dropped 383 spots down to 1254. Season cooked. It's not cooked. Definitely not cooked. Lachlan, I dropped 7K to 44K. Oh my God, I'm over this. That is crazy. That is a huge drop, unfortunately, Lockie. You can bounce back. Everyone can bounce back. Give us a like for the stream too, by the way. I know I've said it a couple of times, but do love your support here and whatnot. And give us a sub to the channel if you haven't already been subbed. And if you want to become a member, feel free to do that if you would like. So this is interesting too. This guy, Richard's 2 spots behind me, ranked 124. So he's catching me. I've dropped a few places over the last couple of weeks. Hawksy top 10 didn't even get Johnson's 84 either. Wild. And then I'm in I'm Mind Blue 2312. Yeah, I figured that. So this is his current team that we're looking at before. That's huge. He only missed out 10 points for the week with 2K too. Oh my gosh, actually, clicked the wrong thing. Joel says I went up 2K rank 5271 at the moment. Did my trades, 1 premier left to finish with 6 trades. Yeah, no, very good. That's what you want. Now imagine if Hewitt didn't get a negative 10. Yeah, in that quarter, that's annoying because he's on 98 apparently, and then finished with 85. So yeah, that's pretty much my trades done for the week. It'd be something like that anyway. If there's an update, I'll let them know. What's the time now anyway? 7:43. So yeah, I might almost get out of here. How many likes for the stream have we got so far? Because if we get to 100, I'd be very happy, man. Aqua Clossy, interesting. Because if he didn't play as a sub. I want to see what else I could do to the team real quick. So everyone basically on a Sunday, on a Monday, well, Monday because of public holiday, waits for this to lift so everyone can actually play around their trades. I'm spewing, but I'd like to hold Hewitt. This is the guy I should probably hold, but the other two got to go. I wonder if I could do anything else. Lindsay, man, maybe Husway, but there's no money in Husway. I wonder if I could do 3 trades and do something and keep Hewitt, because Hewitt's been scoring well. I wanted to get rid of Lindsay this week, but couldn't do so. I'll play with a couple more things on here and then see what the chat's like and then call it a night almost. And yeah, just chill out. So I could do something like this and hold Hewitt, but I wouldn't leave me with much cash, I don't think. I'd have to. Is there anyone else I've missed in here? Just couldn't go him. He's gone up in too much money now. So say we went to Johnson. The other thing I could do, but I don't really want to finish my team now with Stewart because I can afford to finish with Butters and Nass, so it kind of wouldn't make sense. And Stewart's still got the buy, but would it allow me to get anyone? I don't think it would. So I couldn't do this because I'd rather just Nass and Butters and get the best of the best because I don't need to go value route now that my side's complete. 450. I could go Stewart and Naz, or I don't think I would. I think I'd just do the first trades by the look of it. What's your favourite dessert? Thank you.
I like chocolate pudding.
Chocolate pudding. Yeah, chocolate pudding's pretty good.
Like really saucy chocolate pudding.
Yes.
Dad, get your mind down the gutter.
Saucy chocolate pudding, folks. Do you know what mine is?
What?
Probably similar. That or like what?
Nothing.
What are you thinking about?
What?
Pudding's good. Or just like your normal ice cream, like strawberry ice cream. I love strawberry. Oh, speaking of which, do you want to get us an oak, please? I'll go get it. You can read the chat for a little bit. I could do these trades, but I'd rather Butters over Stewart because Stewart's got the buy in a couple of weeks anyway. So no point. I can just full send and get rid of Stewart because Stewart's done his job essentially. Or the other thing I could do is I could grab Bonds, but I don't think I could grab Nas by doing those trades. I think I'm just short on that, so I'd have to get someone cheap. How many times do you reckon I spend trying to do these trades during the week?
All day.
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't like those ones. So Husway's probably got to stay, even though he's dead to us at the moment. You probably never get him back in the side anyway. And Shannon Neal's. Oh, this is my worst trade this year at Cats Boy. How much money would I have if I traded a 99k rookie instead? Because if I skip Johnson and just go absolute bottom, I think I still miss out on. Can we get Bont that way? Maybe we can get Bont, but I think we... Does Bont come into this side? Because my team name is Bont.
I know. I helped you pick it.
Did you actually? Oh, yeah, you did too. Start of the year, you did. I gave you all these team names. Oh, my God. I'm butchering this completely. So, can I grab Bont and Naz? Oh, my God. By 1K, I can grab Bont and Naz instead of Butters and Naz. No fucking way. Oh my God. I think chat, I think we're gonna go get Bont over Butters potentially, because this would be our final fucking upgrade anyway.
You can't upgrade it after.
Well, I can. I can grab someone else for Butters. Oh my God. Oh my, we cracked the code. We waited for the cash to go down in Bont and we could grab him this week instead of Butters and just grab McCarthy. Holy shit. I think we're doing that. Pity I can't grab Butters and anyway, we pretty much better call it a night, I reckon. We've done a long shift here and we'll get into the comments, but that would be complete. I'd optimize that. Bonds over Butters. I'll put out a poll on who you guys would rather finish your side with. But where is Bont now? Where the fuck did Bont go? Oh, Bont's here. Break even's quite high, whereas I don't know how to be able to afford him in a week or two because I'd have to sideways. So, yeah, interesting. I might leave that for the chat. What do you guys think? Bont or Butters? We've cracked the code in this side to finish strongly. I think we'll get out of here at about 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'm tired. We've been going for almost an hour and a half. Joel, body censored my other comment. Body hell. Top score went up 100K in the ranks. Sorry, Joel. I don't know if I did that. I don't think I did, but maybe it's the monetization from YouTube. Aqua, McCurch is a free agent in my draft league. Yeah, jump on him then for sure. Lachlan, now to top off, the missus goes for the Pies. Yeah, that's annoying. His missus go for the Pies. Now she's all happy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's an Essendon supporter. Amen. Docky and Prestia and Mules and McCurcher and Sheldrick, best budget options, all have good roles right now. Yeah, they do, but yeah, probably McCurcher and Mules are up there. You're in some funny shit, are you? Aqua, favourite dessert, easily sticky date pudding. Yeah, I do like that. Aqua, okay. O and Oak would be lovely right now. I don't get it.
Because you didn't read it right.
Oh, right.
Oh, and Oak would be lovely right about now.
All right. All right. Can you read these out? Right. You've got a better voice.
I know I do. My fave dessert is brownies. You know what brownies I'm talking about. Me too, buddy. Me too. I might grab myself an iced coffee. Ooh. I do love a Starbucks iced latte. Collingwood are hard to beat when they bring their own umpires every week.
Totally agree to this. That was bullshit.
Yeah, that was bullshit. Lachlan, are you really... I don't even know how to say that.
L'Oreal's alter account. Just laugh emojis.
Me too.
Same with Aqua. He loves it. Yeah, I'll do these ones. Selling Whitfield to get the Butters in. Fixes around 16. I've seen enough from him. What, no cash cows? Yeah, that's annoying with the cash cows because they've killed us. We haven't been able to do the upgrades we'd like to do as well, like a lot of cheap upgrades. Aqua, Brad, just get Butters this week, and I could do that, but I don't think I'd have enough cash to do that, to be honest. If I did that, I'd be risking it. Wizard, Bont has a worse BA, go Butters first and hold the change. No, I could do, but I don't know. We'll have a look at it. Either way, it's nice knowing they can get either or. Finished my.
Wow.
Oh, I needed that. Finished my last mid-upgrade in Butters. Got 9 trades left. That's huge. And F6 and flex and upgrade. It's good to finish your side now, especially when it's a couple of weeks ago. That's bloody awesome. Aqua says Adelaide not having Starbucks is the biggest tragedy since Gonell Jetty washed out.
I agree with you on that one.
She was obsessed with coming to Starbucks down in Geelong, and now it's finally here, so she's obsessed with it, and she asked me just about every day to go there.
He's like, we'll go for 3 weeks. He's like, oh, yeah, I'll get you your iced latte. Never happened. Disappointing.
Yeah, well, my bad. Arca says, Brad, how am I meant to wave you off with a good morning if we finish at 8 p.m? I might do one a little bit later. I just need some bit of relaxed time, and I can look up some trades and stuff.
Time.
Yeah, no, not that. I might do a new stream a little bit later. I just got to see. Got to mute this. How do I get into my other ones? Give me 2 seconds, chat.
You're really keeping the people.
Hang on. Yeah. Oh, have a look at this. This is what Yaz sent. This is Stephen May giving him some shit. I don't know why we couldn't see that. Go back to the. Oh, yeah, look, Stephen May's giving it to Gorney. That's bullshit, isn't it?
Aren't they on the same team?
Yeah, literally.
The little one.
Yeah. Calling Stephen May little is diabolic.
Is he not little?
No, he's not little. But Max Gaunce is overly tall. What a wank. I actually hate Stephen May. All right, give me 2 seconds. So I just wanted to
after?
Yeah, and I wanted to see that before we get off. We might do one a little bit later. So anyway, apologies, Aqua.
You're telling me.
What did Orky say?
Exactly.
Honestly, bro, Bond is Bond. He can't get tagged, goes forward and kicks goals. When Butters gets tagged, he's stuffed. That's also true. Nah, get the lady her coffee. Yeah, we will. We're probably going to have some dinner. And I might do a part 2 later on tonight, maybe in an hour and a half or something like that.
That's not a coffee, though.
Oh, God, okay. Yep. Aqua, Bond got tagged by Nash in the second half and only scored 30 points on Lachlan. Sorry, it says Lachlan. Aqua, is it possible you just need a bigger body? Lachlan, yeah, true, but not a lot I can. Yep, fair enough. So this is going to be the debate all week if people go Butters or Bond because of break-evens, etc., and keep the cash. Aqua says, yeah, there are only so many teams with big body mids, Geelong with Blitz, Hock with Nash, who else? Yeah, fair point. I'm going to wrap this one up. I might do a part 2. I've just got to inbox a mate to see if he wants to jump onto that because I need a bit of a refresh. We need some dinner and stuff, and we'll come back. Well, I'll come back and I'll have another guest on a little bit later and see if he's still available to do that. So I did say that I'd message him, but we've been able to expand with today's chat with Katie. So it's been good. I'll do a part 2 later to see who's available for that one and see if he still wants to do it. So I'll leave with these couple ones and I'll call it a part 2 and let you guys know what's going on. So SW says, thoughts on forward options seems pretty dry this week. Who are the options you're looking at though? Like, give me suggestions. So I'll answer that one before I go, SW. If not, just message me on Twitter. We're going to get some dinner. Aqua, well, I'm going to go make myself a coffee and look at trades. Yeah, have a look at your trades and come back to me. Night Brady says, Gaza, it's not because I'm a Pies supporter, but I think it makes me think about Collingwood players running crisp when he missed a shot at goal to win the game and his record-breaking game. Yeah, the Pies in general, like, man, the umpires did favour him, but Supercoach makes sometimes watching the game really frustrating. So sometimes you've got to take Supercoach out of it in these games. Like, for me anyway, not you, Yaz, but sometimes I'll look at these players and they actually make me get pissed off at the games and you start turning them off or whatever. You turn it back on, your players do well. So yeah, SW, I'll come back to that on a later stream tonight, and I'll let you guys know. If you're not notified to the channel, just sub to the channel. You get a notification later on tonight, and we'll go through your trades and have a look at your team, and then we'll sort it out then. See you later on. All right, take care, guys. I'll catch you on the next. I was talking about the reference to Stephen May. Yeah, no, that was bullshit. It wasn't about Stephen May. Sorry, Yaz. My mind's gone. Take care, lads. I'll do part 2 later. Got 2.1. Thanks for the stream. Happy couple. Thanks, Jonas. Thanks, everyone. I'll catch you on a part 2 a little bit later on tonight. Cheers.
Oh, well. Bye.
Sorry, I left it hanging then.
I know, rude. See you next time.